Hello, dear students. I hope that everyone is doing well. So, today's lesson is about a brief analysis of Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which is one of the most famous works in American realism. Before we tackle the analysis, let's speak a little bit about American realism. American realism begins from 1865 and lasted till 1910. And as you know, this period marked the end of a sectional conflict or the years or the years following the Civil War. So from this historical background, writers shifted describing the internal side and tried to explore the external conditions and the human problems and struggles, mainly black people. They described reality as it is, avoiding all the emotions and the spiritual aspects. The or themes of the American writers during the 19th century were surrounded around realities of everyday life. They showed the breakdown of traditional values due to industrialization and the effects of industrialization on people's life and way of thinking. Now, before we talk basically about Huckleberry Finn, let's speak about slavery. Basically, the issue of slavery left a scar in the heart of American history. Its effects lasted even after its abolition by Abraham Lincoln's. African slaves were considered to be the property of their masters, and uh, basically, um, slavery found its way in American literature, mainly in the narratives of the former slaves, and it lasted even with white novelists like Mark Twain during the 19th century because they cared about people's suffering and they focused on the issue of slavery because they saw that it still exists. Mark Twain was or an American writer. He published The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn in 1885. It aims at reflecting the dark side of the American society and the evil of slavery during the 19th century. The book was set during the 1840s, where slavery was not abolished yet. So the setting was of the novel mainly was in 1840s, but it was published in